Asked for a raise. As the title says, I asked for a raise, and I knew it was a lost cause when I was told to show then. I'm deserve it. Over the next 2 weeks, I held out faith and waited, seeing as I've been wrong before, but not this time. 2 weeks came and went, and they didn't even have the balls to talk to me about it. Luckily, my old boss offered having me back for more money, so I'm quitting my current job. My question is, how do I quit? I don't need this place as a reference, so I'm thinking of just leaving. With no notice, and if they ask, say their 2-week notice was me asking for a raise. I've never not given 2 weeks, so that's why I ask thanks in advance. I debated giving you a notice, but you didn't really show that you deserved it over the last 2 weeks. Tell them that since you're not getting a raise, you quit now. I'm about to do the same. If this other opportunity is confirmed, I'd say the workday before work your shift. And then tell your boss at the end you're quitting on the spot due to not being offered the raise. Or a follow-up on the raise. You get some satisfaction. And you don't lose any money between jobs. I personally never understood the whole idea of giving an employee 2 weeks to prove themselves. It's like saying the work they've done up until this point didn't matter. I saw this happen to an employee in another department at my last job. They were starting cooks at $17, but for some reason when they promoted this employee to cook, they started then at $12. They fired one cook for good cause and others quit, leaving this one cook. That cook found out from the others that they were being grossly underpaid. When they confronted the owners, they got the "give us 2 weeks and show us what you got" response. That person demanded the increase right there, and the owners refused, so they quit. I've brought this up to the owners a few times to make points. Yet they still think they were right. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. I asked for a raise at a job that I knew that I was going to be leaving in a month or so because I was about to move to Colorado. The boss didn't know though. And so I asked for a raise. I was making $9 an hour back then. Late 90s. And I wanted to cross that double-digit threshold. It had been about 6 months since I'd gotten a 50-cent raise, and judging by the added skills and responsibilities, I felt that I very much deserved being bumped up another level. So I presented my case. I had taken on all of the saucier duties, while still working full shifts on sauté. I made specials that were both cost-effective and popular. My station was well maintained and kept clean. And last but not least, the other guy working sauté sucked. Everyone disliked him. He was giant, and so working with him on the line was difficult. He constantly overcooked his fish. And he always left early. It was always something. My chef looked me straight in the eye and said I wasn't worth $10 an hour yet. I sheepishly went back to what I was doing and tried to laugh it off like it was a joke. I was young and dumb. At some point I told everyone that I was moving out of state, and gave what was effectively a month's notice. However, I only got a week into it before I learned something almost totally by accident. I was talking to the sous chef in the office while he was doing some payroll stuff. From the corner of my eye I saw what was on the computer screen. It was "Other Sauté Guys" file. And right there before my eyes I saw that he was being paid $16.50, almost double what I was making. He was the highest paid hourly cook in the kitchen. I quit on the spot and told everyone in the kitchen, "I am sorry, but I clearly failed to prove to you that I was worth more money to you. Thankfully, others have proved I'm worth more to them." First things first, make sure you've got all your ducks in order with the new, old job. Then just go to your supervisor and tell them that you've got a job offer with more pay and you're going to resign effective immediately. Tell them it's nothing personal, but you need more money. Please, please, please do not accept the counter offer from them, as it only demonstrates what they could have. been paying but opted not to. Since the 2-week period we discussed earlier had come to a close and I have not heard back regarding my raise, I decided what I deserved was to find another job. Here is my 2-week notice. Consider the 2 weeks you spent proving it, your notice. If they were to fire you, you would not get a notification. Their loss of a good employee that just wanted to be acknowledged, in my opinion. Good luck to you. Don't give them another thought. Block their number and move on. Oh, by the way, I noticed you denied my raise. It's okay because I received an offer elsewhere for more. Today was my last day. Thanks. Quote. Lol. If you want actual advice on what to say as opposed to what most people seem to want you to say in these comments, it's really no different from doing 2 weeks notice. Hi. I've been offered another job and, although I know it's not protocol, I must resign effective immediately. I apologize for any inconvenience. Hello. Yes, I'd like to give my notice. Notice I'm not there? We just need to stop giving 2 weeks. Period. Well, ask yourself this. Would they give you 2 weeks before they let you go? Nope. Tell them you're quitting if they don't give you the raise. Then quit guilt-free. You have 2 weeks to show you deserve me. How many weeks of notice do they give to people they terminate? Write a letter notifying them that you are terminating your employment effective immediately on such and such day. Ask them to sign a copy and give them a copy you've signed and leave. Nothing else is required, and you don't need to give them a reason or anything like that. Never leave a job with no notice, regardless of how irrelevant you think it might be. Also, advocate got yourself. Don't prove it over the next 2 weeks as an answer and be the one that follows up with them. Don't be passive in your life. You're the only person who's going to ultimately put you first.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.